Hello?
Yeah. You know, do you remember that she also had problems like hitting teachers and hitting classmates in school?
No? Well,
She
yeah.
did.
I'm not a child psychologist. I just happened to watch shit about serial killers and stuff. I just noted that psychopaths started out abusing animals and stuff. That's why I said that. So I don't
I
know.
know.
I
I know
know.
that you're right. I watched the same things. Like I know Jeffrey Dahmer had fucking dead dogs all over his fucking
Yeah.
backyard and shit. But I just think if four, and especially since she had problems understanding that you can't hit other kids, I think she just lacks the understanding of what is living and what is not.
Right.
If in the next year or two she still like exhibits the same behavior and she still can't be around a dog, then I'm gonna be a little bit worried.
How does she act in daycare?
She's okay now. Every once in a while she'll kick and hit. But it's when like the teacher will say, all right, it's time to stop doing this and now we're gonna move on to this, and she'll piss a fucking fit. She'll start fighting and screaming, and she used to bite him.
What?
Kick him. Yeah, she's bitten her teachers a few times.
Do the other kids do that?
No.
Why in the hell? Well,
She has a very unstable home life.
yeah, well, so do other kids. I'm worried about what Jillian's doing to her physically.
That's exactly what my mom said.
Everybody has an
Because my mom
unstable life.
said, because my mom said, shit like that is usually like repetition. Well, because she told my mom, but this was like when she was 2.5 or 3. She's like, when my mom gets mad at me, she'll hit me in the mouth. And I'm like, what do you mean hit you in the mouth? She's like, that's where
Well,
she hits me. She hits me in the mouth.
I mean, you've read Dream and Demon, right? So you
Yeah,
know that women can do things to kids that you wouldn't even imagine
I
when they're
know.
not being watched.
Well, the thing that worries me is I know how Jillian snaps, and she does.
Yeah. So
Like
that,
because she doesn't have the ability to like sit down and think about things. She just goes off. She does it to me all the time.
like, even fucking Marilyn, who has the temper of a fucking like man, like, doesn't do that shit. And she was fucking like raped and beaten her whole childhood. Had
I
bones
know.
broken and shit. And she does not do that to David. What it is fucking selfishness and being a fucking child.
Like Jillian, who refuses to give up her 2 free days without a kid or work.
Yes.
God, I hate having that argument.
I mean, I would just compare her to Marilyn any time because Marilyn came from a horrible background, she should be an abusive parent, but she, for some reason, is the best mother in the world, as far as I know.
I don't know. I don't know how true that is. My dad, I mean, he wasn't raped and shit, but I mean, he basically raised himself. Because my grandma was always drunk and on pills, so like he would have to get himself up, and he would have to like wake her up to go to work, and then he would make his own breakfast and lunch, come home, make his own dinner. And this was like starting at like first grade. He
Yeah,
was doing this.
but your dad's not a very good dad, I don't think. Do you?
Yeah.
I don't like
He's kind of
either.
an absent dad, but he's not abusive in any way.
Yeah, not abusive. I mean, there's different levels. Like my parents didn't teach me certain things that would have helped me, like teach me certain things about like getting a job or how to get a job and fucking how to be an adult. They just let me do my thing. They let me do what I wanted. I stayed up
So
in
did
my.
mine. Yeah, yeah. Starting at like 12 or 13 when they abandoned me. I
I
had
don't-
no fucking skills. I didn't know how to. I didn't even know how to shave. He never taught me how to tie a
yeah,
tie.
yeah, those. Yeah, exactly.
Just the normal things that you assume parents would teach their kids.
Yeah, yeah. just
I
letting
know
me
it's
do
fucked
my
up too,
thing.
because like he never taught me how to do that. But when he married my stepmom, like he posted a picture on Facebook of him teaching my stepbrother how to tie a tie. That was fucked up, man. That kind of fucked with me a little bit.
I'm sure it did. Yeah, like I appreciated that they let me do my own thing at the time, but now
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here like I don't know how to do fucking anything. Like I don't know the
Yeah.
basic shit. Like I don't know.
At least they're willing to let you live there and help you.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining about them at all. I'm just saying
No, I know. I'm just saying,
there's
like my dad was the
different.
same way.
Yeah,
He abandoned me, and he'll even admit it. He's like, I really fucked you over, and it was selfish, and I apologize. But you're old enough now, figure it out. You can't live in my house anymore.
yeah, that's horrible. I'm trying to figure this. I have these computer speakers came with a subwoofer, two tweeters, all that shit. But there's an extra thing here, which is a volume. Here, I'll take a picture of it and show it to you. I think it's to be able to change the volume from far away or something. Hold on. I really wish I could just make a living stealing shit from Walmart, like people would pay me.
People do. That's how Josh used to support himself.
I just don't know anybody to talk to do that. Like I could go into Walmart.
All you got to do is steal the things that people always need: diapers, toilet paper, laundry soap, shit like that. And then you just go around to food carts or people random on the street like that are set up somewhere. That's what he did. Like he would always.
Well, that's the problem. I don't have a car. I don't have a car though. That's the thing. Losing my car. Well, I guess
what he would do is he would go to the food cart right near the Walmart. He would ask him, he'd be like, "What do you need this day? You need toilet paper? You need diapers?" And there would be a whole bunch of Mexicans around just standing there, because what they do with the food carts. And they'd be like, "Oh, I need this, this, this." And he'd go steal it and he'd bring it back. And he'd be like, "Here."
I don't know if it will work in this society, in southern society. It's kind of more rural.
Yeah, a rural area wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's different.
It's on fucking second.
Yeah, it's way different than like it's another planet, man. Like another dimension, another country. If you flew out here, you would feel like you're in another country.
I've been to the South before.
Oh, well then you know.
Yeah. You know the craziest part about the South to me is how fucking nice everyone is and polite.
I know. But they'll be nice to you even if they hate you, and they'll continue to be nice to you. That's what Amanda did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Amanda did. She's raised to be nice and polite. Like she didn't even bring up breaking up with me. I had to ask her because she was like huffing and puffing. I was like, "Do you not want to be with me anymore?" I had to initiate her breaking up with me.
Really?
Yeah.
So it would have just gone on forever of her just
Yes.
walking around being all pissy until you said like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yes. She became more like she's always been polite. But she became more like every now and then she'd say little things that weren't normal for her to say. You know what I mean? Like little snaps.
Yeah.
And so eventually,
Jabs at you.
yeah. And she was like huffing and puffing, and I was like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "I just need to get some sleep." And I was like, "No, something's wrong. What's wrong?" And then for some reason, I said, "Do you not want to be with me anymore?" And that's when it took off from there.
You weren't really saying it like you wanted it to be true. It was just you couldn't figure out why else she would be like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
I was just trying to figure out what was wrong with
you
her.
had to have seen it coming. But you just
No,
didn't
I
react.
really did not see it coming. I did not see it coming. I mean, I don't know. I just said it, but I did not see it coming. I mean, she was telling me how much she loved me like the night before. Telling me I love you so much and all that shit on Messenger. But it was just going through a routine or some shit. I don't know. I do not know. But it's fine. I understand. Because I was on drugs. And drugs make me impossible to live with. So I can understand that. And plus I dumped her too. Back in New Mexico. I sent her fucking back to North Carolina to get back with Marilyn, who didn't even fucking want me.
Really?
Yeah, Marilyn made me feel so fucking guilty about everything, about not being there for my family and all that shit. She made me feel so guilty that I had to dump Amanda to try to get back with her, and she didn't even want me. And that's what fucked up. That's what fucked up their relationship with Amanda. Was me dumping her. After that, it was fucked up. Because I fucking felt so guilty about Marilyn, and Marilyn didn't even want me when I broke up with her. You know what's fucked up? The day that Amanda drove away, like she was crying for fucking days beforehand, and she left, and I called Marilyn, and the first thing Marilyn tells me is she thinks she's pregnant by Kevin, and she's crying.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yes. I swear to God it's true. She's crying, thinking she's pregnant by Kevin. And Amanda's driving off because I just dumped her for Marilyn. Because I felt so bad. And if I hadn't done that, if I hadn't done that to Amanda and I would still be together, probably in New Mexico.
You think so?
Yes.
So, but that means the whole time that you were in North Carolina together,
New Mexico.
Really didn't want it. What? No, yeah, New Mexico.
Oh.
I'm saying that means when you went to North Carolina to basically like, all right, I can't have her, I'm gonna have you now. That would mean the whole time she didn't really want it.
Well,
if you think that's the reason.
Well, it's not totally that, because she wanted me to come out there the first time, and we stayed at her grandma's house. But her grandma lived in like a really rural area, and we didn't have any internet, so I couldn't really get a job that way. But I did get a job at Lidl, which is the place that Amanda worked. But because
I remember that kind of.
But the problem is, because I'm a drug addict, I stole some of her grandma's benzos and took them, and kind of flipped out at work. Huh?
You got fired?
Yeah, I got fired for fucking. I wanted to leave early at work because I asked Amanda to let me sit in her car till the shift was over, and she refused. And I was like hounding her about it, and they fired me for that. I picked her up or something. So they fired me for workplace violence. So that's drugs. So probably did it. And then having her take.
Way before you even got an apartment together.
Yeah, well then I started having her take me to fucking Walgreens and Walmart so I could steal DXM and fucking take DXM all the time. All I would do is just lay in the bed and just play video games or whatever. But we didn't go out and do anything together. All we ever did was go to the store for me to get DXM, and my DXM just made me an asshole.
Well, DXM and other shit for her too.
Huh?
DXM plus stuff for her.
Well, yeah, I mean,
her.
Yeah, but the point is I was getting stuff for her too. Yeah, I was getting food and
I'm just trying to reason why But she was so um, mad at you, like, and she didn't want to be with you and all that.
I don't, because the last night I snapped. It was stupid. I wanted her to take me to Brad's to get high or something, and I like flipped out on her, and I told her I was using her for her money and for sex, and I was only saying that because I was fucking so angry.
Ooh.
And that's what did it. And it's not true. That's the thing. It wasn't true. But she thinks, I don't know if she thinks it's true, but that's what did it.
Well, that's pretty reasonable. Then. I mean, from her point of view.
Yeah, but it's not true. It's like, I was never like trying to use her. I was being a loser, but I did love her. It wasn't like I was trying to use her.
But it doesn't even really have to be true. You know what I mean? Because Jillian would say off the wall, outlandish shit to me. It would really piss me off until I realized, like, I don't even care if that's true. Just the fact that you'll say it to me just because you're pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
I see. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying to tell her, like, I'm not like that anymore. And I don't know why I was like. Oh well, I know why I was like that, because of drugs. But I'm not like that anymore. But she has a new guy and she's busy working, so it's a moot point. But it's sad because I like genuinely, really cared about her and loved her. But I fucking am a retard and was doing drugs and not doing the right thing. But now that I know that I'm supposed how to do the right thing, it's too late. That's the fucked up part. The too late part.